Dear Anbers Front TV viewers, this is our weekly program for the week 27 of August and the 3rd of September. Military-sized power in Gabon. A group of senior soldiers in Gabon, one of the Central African countries, announced that they cancelled the election results and seized power. Speaking on national television, the soldiers announced that the election won by Ali Bongo was cancelled and all the borders were closed. Noting that all security forces were with them, the soldiers stated that they put an end to the current regime. The Bongo family, which has ruled Gabon since 1967, is known as a friend and collaborator of French imperialism. Ali Bongo, who was re-elected as a result of a Saturday election, is under house arrest. It has also been revealed that the Bongo family owns unregistered, immovable properties in France and acquired them illegally. Also in Niger, it was gutted the electricity in French consulate because the French did not leave the building. The wave against imperialism and its local collaborators in Africa continues. We stand by the African peoples against imperialism. Hunger strike against the severe conditions and isolation continues in Turkey. Turkey fascism's latest project of the destructions of revolutionary as the last SRY type of heavy isolation prisons, called the project continues the hunger strikers. The action of two revolutionary prisoners, Nedim Öztürk and Nurettin Kaya, has passed 120 days. The parliamentarian Ömer Gergeroğlu stated in the parliament that the deadly days are approaching for the prisoners on hunger strike. In addition, Taya families announced that they will start a march from Istanbul to Ankara on 4 September to announce the demands of the prisoners. People's Front was in front of the Turkish consulates against the isolation on 1st of September. In some countries of Europe, especially in the Netherlands and Germany, the European Organization of the People's Front organized demonstrations in front of the consulates to protest against the tortures of isolation imposed by Turkish fascism in prisons and to announce the ongoing hunger strike against it. Isolation is fascist policy of imperialism against peoples all over the world. Isolation is a method of torture against human dignity. We have to organize an international struggle against isolation. The trial against the three revolutionaries, Özgür Emre, Eksen Küpelik and Serkan Küpeli, continue at the higher state court in Düsseldorf. During the last 4 trial days, police officers were heard as witnesses. There was very clear interference by the court. When the lawyers asked questions to the police witness and when the police was challenged, either the prosecutor or the judge intervened very openly. The prosecutor answered for the police. The lawyers rightly warned. The judge, on the other hand, tried to divert the questions or interrupt it by saying, "The witness has already answered this." The lawyers finally submitted a law petition describing the 19th of December massacre and Bersen Kar's announcement to end the war. The court's decision on the petition is a matter of curiosity. Until today, all the petitions of the lawyers have been rejected without expansion. The next hearing will be held on 19th of September. The hearing on 20th of September has been cancelled. Imperialism's support for Ukraine continues. British Arms monopoly, BAE Systems, will produce L-119 howitzers in Ukraine. The British company BAE Systems had opened an office in Ukraine for the productions of the 100mm caliber low 118 howitzer in accordance with NATO standards. This development proves that the imperialist states want the war in Ukraine to continue. In addition to billions of dollars in cash aid, arms monopolies are now opening their companies directly on Ukraine soil. In addition, Zelensky announced in his speech recently that he wants new fighter planes from the imperialist countries. Imperialism continues to make money from the bloodshed by making the peoples fight each other. It is not possible to end wars in the world without the destruction of imperialism. Israel continues its massacres. The United Nations announced that the Israeli army has killed 172 Palestinians since the beginning of this year. surpassing the number of Palestinians killed last year. The report stated that the Israeli forces have killed 172 Palestinians since the beginning of 2023, exceeding the number of Palestinians killed in the whole of the last year. In report, it was reminded that 155 Palestinians were killed by the Israeli forces in 2022. It was stated in the report that the last year was recorded as the year in which the most Palestinians were killed in occupied East Jerusalem and West Bank since 2005. Some sources state that the death toll is higher than the United Nations announcement. In addition to these hunger strikes of Palestinian prisoners continue in Israeli prisons and classes continue on the streets, we stand by the Palestinian people struggle for their freedom against imperialism and Zionism.
هات ايدك هات ايدك بس Don't touch me police That's better
משטרה בדרך
والله ما راح يضربك هات ايدك انت مجنون انت تشوف
You will go? You not cross the Wadi.
Dear Unbelievers Front TV viewers, this was our weekly program for the week 27 of August until 3 of September. Don't forget to follow us in our channels and in our social media, in YouTube channel, in Twitter, in Facebook, in Instagram, in Telegram, because following the voice of Unbelievers Front TV means that you follow the voice of the people of the world. Thank you very much. See you in the next program.